Talk plan and unlimited night and weekend calling for less than $25 a month. Stop by an Ebell South Mobility Store. Authorized agents. Certain restrictions apply. I'm Cody James on your only FM source for 24-hour traffic. Real Radio 104.1.
This traffic report brought to you by First Plus Financial. For home equity loans and debt consolidation, call First Plus Financial 875-1985. That's 875-1985.
Real Radio 104.1.
6:03 on Real Radio. We've moved into that fourth and final hour of this wet Thursday edition of the Phillips File. Let's get back to some of your phone calls. Time's a wasting. Hello, Todd. You're on Real Radio.
Hey, Jim. How you doing?
Okay.
Went to see Yanni the other night up in Jacksonville, and I'm happen to be going over to the concert tonight in Orlando.
Yanni,
yes.
Lucky you. Be like a groupie or something?
Hold on a
Following
minute.
him around?
Yeah. And
I was at the concert the other night. During the whole concert, people are up, walking around, going to the bathroom, getting sodas, getting ice cream, just walking. And I thought, that's one of your pet peeves about going to different shows and things like that.
Well, I don't think...
hope for us tonight?
No, I don't think so. When it comes to that type of music, it just doesn't operate that way. The dynamics are not there for one reason or another. I don't know where that all comes from. You don't see that at symphony concerts. You don't see that at the opera unless somebody is sick and they have to go. I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah, they were selling boiled peanuts and cotton candy also during the show up there.
Cotton candy?
Boiled peanuts?
Boiled peanuts. It was in a Coliseum, a hockey rink.
At a Yanni concert?
At a Yanni concert.
I'll be the first one to admit, I don't know anything about Yanni. I mean, I've seen him on TV, and I've heard maybe a couple of minutes of his music. It's like new age music, isn't that how you term it?
Yeah, new age.
Yeah. Well, what do you think of the concert?
I enjoyed it. I've listened to him for several years, and I enjoyed it. I've seen him a few times. It's good. And everybody that goes tonight, if they're into that, will enjoy it immensely.
Right. Isn't he married to Linda Evans?
I don't think they're married. I think
soulmates.
they're
soulmates living together.
Dating.
What do you think the success is behind Yanni? Because when I listen to his music, it doesn't... I don't know what the right word is. It doesn't seem... The word is not... it's just... It lacks emotion. It just...
deep.
I think it makes the normal person that couldn't appreciate or hasn't yet learned to appreciate classical and good music and such, I think it's accessible to them, and it gives them a better feeling thinking that they're getting into that realm. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, okay. Well, whatever melts your butter. If you like it, that's fine with me. Okay.
Thanks,
all right, boiled peanuts, though. Jeez. Now, I like boiled peanuts as much as the next guy, but I don't want to be buying boiled peanuts at the Yanni concert, because I'm not going to be going to the Yanni concert, so...
Cotton candy?
Cotton candy.
That popcorn?
I think it has some new age connection.
New age, to me, it seems like people that are into that are people that are, like, into buying the self-help books and stuff like that.
I think there's a relationship there.
Mm-hmm. Herbal healing, right? Those kind of things. People that are, like, in a midlife kind of crisis and just, like, just looking for something soothing and just something different.
I think maybe along the way, after they've been disappointed with their spirituality, or they're not getting the answers that come from, quote, contemporary religions or well-established religions, and they're just searching for something else. And you get a little bit of Yanni, and you get a little bit of herbal oils, and boom, you're back in business.
Well, good for them.
Get back in heaven. I don't know what I'm talking. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
That makes perfect sense. You pulled that out of your butt, but it makes sense.
I did. Pull it right out of my arse. I don't get the music, though. It just doesn't seem very
good. It's boring.
You can't dance to it.
Well, Jim loves to dance to it.
Hey, I can shake a leg still. I don't. Huh?
You're not supposed to dance.
What do you do?
I think you're supposed to listen to it and just chill out, be peaceful, and then try to maybe meditate and yoga, all that kind of stuff.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well,
I'm just asking. I don't be into that in an accusatory manner, but I'm just,
you
know,
can't dance to that. That's all I'm saying.
So the only good music is music you can dance to.
No, well, that's not true.
He packs the place, though, Yanni.
Yeah.
Now, is this Mr. Yanni, or is it Yanni blank?
Epstein.
And does that mean something? Is that some kind of metaphysical Far East?
I don't know. He looks like Gallagher. Yeah, but he's not bald.
No, he looks like somebody, though.
Looks like
that Yanni.
Magnum P.I. with long hair.
Yeah.
that thick, bushy stash.
Looks like Reggie Theus with the long hair. Kind of. To me, he does. Got a Zorro-like type of aura to him.
Reggie Theus, the basketball player?
Yeah, when Reggie had his mustache. I may go this evening just to check it out. If I can get a ticket.
I'm sure there's plenty available.
Want to go?
No.
Why don't we go?
No.
Why not?
No, it would be boring.
What? You've never been.
I've listened to his music.
Yeah, but you've never been to one of his concerts.
Well, he's playing his music. If I don't like his music, I'm not going to like the concert.
You never know till you really get inside the arena. Where's he playing, Bob Carr or the arena? Is he big enough to play the arena?
I don't think so.
So he's playing at Bob Carr?
Or Tupperware.
Tupperware. Isn't that the worst venue? Isn't that?
He might be playing at the Maitland Civic Center.
The Beardall Senior Citizen Center. Hello, Ben. You're on Real Radio.
Yeah, I don't have much time to listen to your show, but whenever I do, I got some thoughts here on the Latrell Sprewell.
What about him?
Okay?
Yeah.
This is what I can't figure out. Everybody's saying, let's stand the guy for a year. And, you're taking this as a regular job, okay? If you go in and you choke your boss, the first thing he's going to do is press charges, okay? And you're going to lose your job. How come Carmissa, or whoever this coach is, his name, how come he didn't press charges, fire the guy, and then let him go on? I agree there should be a suspension, but why didn't he press charges against Latrell?
Well, I don't know. I mean, who knows? I have no idea why he decided for one reason or another not to press charges.
Right.
Maybe you said, well, look, the best way I can get at this guy is to, let the NBA know what took place and let the NBA take action.
Well,
this is in-house discipline. This is like, if you're in a company and you engage in a particular action, the boss comes down and says, well, here's our punishment. Here's what we're going to dish out to you.
Okay, I understand that, okay? And to me, like what you just said, it's in-house. Now, I could see the NBA actually getting involved in this thing if they were out on the court and you've got national television there and everybody's looking at it. I can see the NBA getting into this. Why would the NBA even be bothered with this when this was in-house? This was at a practice where the NBA didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, but the NBA is the organization which oversees all the clubs. The clubs are like, they're like franchises. It's like you have the Ben Holding Company.
Right.
And the Ben Holding Company owns all these basketball franchises. In essence, you are the big boss over everybody else. You're the one who sets the rules. You're the one who sets the regulations. You're the one who's in charge. Somebody's got to be in charge. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no idea.
Well,
it's one of those days. I'm just, what am I? I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Listen,
all right. With all due respect, I don't know what I'm saying.
Right. Well,
I have no idea.
It's like companies like you were saying. All right. Like let's take Boeing for example.
Yeah, but he's not being prevented from playing basketball and earning a living. He's just being he has been it's like fired from a company, and the boss saying, you can go out and work as an electrical engineer with another company. You can't work at this company because you choke the boss. Therefore, you're fired, and you can no longer work for this company anymore. But you can go out and work for some other company. So can Sprewell. He can play in Europe. He can play there. He might not make as much money, but he can still play and make a living.
Well, that's true. I understand that, but it just seems so weird to me that the coach itself, how come this guy didn't press charges?
I have no idea.
And leave it at that. And I don't condone what he did. I really don't. I don't know what provoked him. And
you ever felt like choking your boss, though?
Of course.
Oh yeah, don't we all? At one time or another.
Yeah, but you don't.
I mean, your big boss, not your immediate supervisor.
Right.
Okay.
And that's the only question I was wondering. I said, how come he did not press charges?
I don't know. We'll get an answer.
Oh well.
Maybe. All right. Have fun at the Yanni concert. Oh, that was another guy. I'm sorry.
Yanni. They should do a drug test for the people that are going to this concert. I bet you 85% of them have smoked pot before they got there, or brought it with them.
I don't think so.
These
are like
herbalists.
Yeah, but herbalists I
think they may get an herbal oil massage and then maybe have a glass of Chardonnay or something before they go.
More like that, Roots.
I think the demographics of Yanni concert goers, I think their level of income is probably a lot higher when compared to other concert goers. I think their level of education is probably a lot higher as well.
Mm-hmm. Probably the median age is probably 37.
I would say so, probably. Yeah, right in there someplace.
Their self-esteem is probably lower.
And I don't know if their self-esteem is lower.
I'd say so. Well, at one point, that's what got them into this music, was their low self-esteem.
You thought their self-esteem might be bolstered if they listened to Yanni?
Well, no, it's just the fact that I think that when people get to this...
Go ahead.
When they, get to like 38, 39 or something, and they get a divorce or something, and something happens, and then they start like down on themselves.
Where's my life going?
So you're saying when compared to other concert goers, there's a higher percentage of people who go to a Yanni concert who have had more life crises as compared to, let's say, somebody who goes to a, Pantera concert?
Yeah. Yes.
Or Fish.
Fish.
I love his stuff. Larry Fish. It's only rock and roll, but I like it. Yeah, I do. 6:14. Think that's a fair?
Yes. I stand behind that statement.
Yanni. He plays doesn't he play like two pianos or something, or two? He plays like this. He wears a lot of linen and gauze. And they fire up those wind machines.
I've seen him, he only wears like a black tux. Like on TV, yeah.
I've seen him in white linen.
When he played the Parthenon. Saw a clip of that.
Did you?
Yeah.
How was that concert?
I saw a clip of it. I didn't watch it.
For all your diamond and jewelry needs, there's no better choice than Goldsmith & Jewelry Shop. Expanded selection of fine jewelry at great prices this time of year. Well, all year round, this is the place to go. Custom jewelry making for any gift you might have in mind. Looking for a stone, looking for a diamond to put into that engagement ring. You're going to propose marriage this time of year. You check out the large selection of diamonds and diamond engagement rings at Goldsmith & Jewelry Shop, and there is a diamond for everyone from 1 carat to 10 carats. The diamond that sits in Catherine's engagement ring I found at Goldsmith & Jewelry Shop. What a beautiful stone. And the staff at Goldsmith & Jewelry Shop, fully trained by the Gemological Institute of America. They are so nice. They are so kind. They will treat you like members of the family. That's just the way that they are. Look, the selection is huge. The prices are the best anywhere. Shop and compare. Be a wise consumer, but I know what you'll do. You'll head back to Goldsmith & Jewelry Shop. Trust all of your jewelry needs to Goldsmith & Jewelry Shop, 1 mile west of I-4 on Lee Road.
Talk is cheap.
Blah, 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 blah.
And we're in your budget. Real Radio 104.1. WTKS, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. From across the Redneck Riviera, G to the Everglades. And sometimes when the weather's right, picked up by the crafty short waves on the rafts of fleeing Cuban refugees in the Atlantic. Real Radio 104.1.
This is Jim Cook, founder and brewer of Sam Adams. People say to me, Jim, you get to make great beer for a living. You're the luckiest dog on the porch. Hey, making Sam Adams is hard work. It's very likely we have the highest standard in brewing. I still taste a bottle myself from every batch we make. A lot of times it's in the morning when the taste buds are most sensitive. I've been known to have a Sam Adams for breakfast, but hey, no personal sacrifice is too great for the beer. I make sure every batch is consistently perfect. So if I've got to have Sam Adams for breakfast, I've got to have Sam Adams for breakfast. But don't you try it at home. I'm a trained professional. And the luckiest dog on the porch. Sam Adams, a better glass of beer.
Real Radio 104.1.
6:17 on Real Radio. Gotta go see some photographs of my horse tonight.
Oh, yeah?
You had your opportunity.
How many races has it run?
It hasn't run any races.
Still?
It's eating. growing.
Have they got it maybe to go around the track?
No, they haven't even done that yet with it. No, they're
sitting in a barn eating.
Yes.
In a stable.
No, I think it's outside in the pasture. Eating.
I think you bought a dud.
You're saying he?
She, I mean. Something.
What color is it?
I have no idea. That's why I'm going to go see the photograph. Well, no. 6:18 on Real Radio 104.1. Drew takes over at the top of the hour. 916-1041 and long distance 1-800-443-1041. Hello, Jimmy. Go ahead. Come on, Jimmy. Stop that elevator. All right, talk to him, will you, please? Thank you very much. I get a little shy sometimes. Hello, Al.
Hey, Jim. How you doing?
Okay, sir.
Listen, I think the NBA had every right to do what they did. You know, I work for a big company, and Real Radio is owned by a big company, which is for Braxton, or I don't know if they still own you.
It doesn't matter anymore. They change so quickly.
You know, you were in an operating unit. So a team is like an operating unit. You get fired from an operating unit in a big corporation, you get fired from the whole entity.
Look, about the only people who think that Spreewell's getting a bum deal are some basketball players. Not all of them, but a few. Horace Grant has jumped on the bandwagon.
I mean, most people, you do that somewhere else. If you were to strangle your boss, you'd have the police would be there.
Yeah.
You'd probably get arrested. I mean, it's crazy.
I certainly get fired. There's no question about that, and I would never be able to work for this company again. And I think that's the analogy. I think that's the comparison with the Latrell Sprewell. Nobody says you can't play basketball and make a living. You just can make it with the NBA for a year.
Yeah. Jim,
or play in Europe. Huh?
Two quick questions for you.
Johnny question.
What happened to Miss B?
Miss B, well, more than a year ago, went to work for another radio station here in town, doing mornings, doing very well.
Okay.
Yep.
And listen, if I was to bring you in some home-brewed beer, would you drink it?
Can't do it. Not allowed. Rules and regulations. I'd love to, but I'm not allowed to do it.
Okay.
Thanks, though.
I bought a beer machine, and it works really, really good.
Hold on a minute. Don't go anywhere. You bought a beer machine.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could buy a beer machine.
It cost $100.
Was this the one on the infomercial?
It's the B beer machine, yeah.
Which one is that?
Is it a keg?
Yeah.
There's one with that old blonde lady and that other...
I saw the infomercial once, but you have internet? Can I give the address?
Nah,
well, you know...
Yeah, go. I don't care. I mean, I'm
www.beermachine.com.
That's a hard one to figure out.
That's the one I bought. The thing is...
Wait, I'm still writing.
Wait, beer machine...
One word.
Okay.
.com.
All righty.
And I have like 3 beers on order.
Yep.
I have a German, an Irish Stout, Canadian Red Amber, and a Pilsner Light. And it makes 26 beers. It has its own little CO2 carbonation unit. It takes 2 weeks. And it's the best.
It is.
Yeah.
Homebrew is very good. Some guys really turn out a great beer. As a matter of fact, my neighbor across the street was brewing beer for a while. It was terrific. Very tasty stuff.
It really is. I was surprised. It's probably the best $100 I spent.
Okay.
And I don't work for the company either. I'm serious.
You know... He does. He sounds like the guy that's in the infomercial.
Are you really?
You sound like the guy who's talking to the woman about the beer machine.
I call the basketball player. I work for a
Yeah, but then you kind of subtly kind of just slip that in there with the beer machine.
Yeah, and by the way, Jim, while I'm talking about Latrell Sprewell, you know, Latrell likes to drink beer.
I'm not
and, you know, did you know Latrell Sprewell brews his own beer?
With the beer machine.
I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding
All right,
you.
I might do it. I'm looking for a new hobby. I might do something like that. Yeah.
Have you ever sat down and watched the entire Yanni show, like when he was out from the Acropolis?
No.
It's not bad. He has one hell of a fiddle player with him.
All right, I might give it a whirl, but I'm not making any promises when it comes to Yanni, unless I can get some boiled peanuts to go along with it.
Jim, you like Bob Dylan?
Yeah.
You do?
Kind of, sort of. I mean, not, you know, I don't go out and buy all his...
You know, Bob Dylan's got a beer machine, Jim.
I'm just serious. Just find out what kind of person you are.
Yeah, all right, get lost. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, man.
All right, have one on us.
I think it was him.
Do you really?
I swear, no lie, not for radio. That guy sounds just like the guy in the commercial.
I haven't seen that infomercial. Where have you seen that one?
On late night. I haven't seen it in a while. It might be pulled off.
Why do they use all these British people for many of these infomercials? Have you seen him, the guy with the bad teeth?
Yeah.
Because
the bow tie and the suspenders and the bad teeth?
Them Americans trust English people for some reason, so that's why they put them on there.
They've got one now. I don't know how long it's been on, but I caught it the other day, and I've seen it a few times now. I can't remember the names of these things, but it's like a power blender.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You can do everything. And they get the co-host up there with this British guy with the bow tie, and it's like a power mixer blender. And you can chop and dice and mix, and you can make like chicken salad in 2.5 seconds.
Right.
I watched the whole damn infomercial, I swear.
But you didn't buy one.
I was this far away from getting the phone and ordering one. I can't remember what they call the damn thing. Because you can do everything with it.
Yeah.
Chop up ice. Did you see that?
Chop nuts.
And it takes like
2 seconds.
It's great. But I don't understand the British people at all. I don't understand. Unless that's what everybody trusts a Brit. Is that right?
I just think ignorant people that are bright just do.
Yeah, that's
Thank you very much. Looking for a place to dine out? We're going to tell you about Alexander's on the Wekiva River. Really good food. Nice, relaxing atmosphere. Alexander specializes in fresh hand-cut steaks and seafood. The steaks and seafood at Alexander's. Fresh cut daily. Setting is relaxing, tranquil, right on the banks of the Wekiva River, like I said. For starters, try Alexander's Gator Tail Appetizer. It's a true Florida delicacy from the grill. A 12-ounce sirloin grilled to perfection, just $11.95. On Thursday, tonight, live Maine lobster, just $14.95. Alexander's features a great wine list, an early bird menu priced from $6.95, and a light bite menu from $4.95. After dinner, of course, you can enjoy live entertainment on Friday and Saturday nights, or join Alexander's Sunday afternoons for island music outside on the deck. Happy hour daily from 4 to 7 with all mixed drinks 2 for $1 in Alexander's Lounge. Alexander's has everything you need to beat the nonstop holiday rush. Great food, terrific drinks, and entertainment, unparalleled atmosphere. Alexander's also has banquet facilities for up to 80 people. Hey, for reservations, information 862-8867. Alexander's Riverfront Restaurant, Miami Springs Drive, off Wekiva Springs Road on the scenic Wekiva River.
Real Radio 104.1. Do not discontinue use if irritation occurs.
You people make my ass twitch.
Join Otto from the Phillips File Friday night at Cairo for Ladies' Night. Just about anything can happen. Three clubs in one.
Wait to learn how to shake that booty.
High energy dance in the main room. Disco upstairs. Live reggae on the rooftop.
And you know this, man.
Ladies get in free and drink free until 11:30. Guys get $1.50 domestics and wells until 11:30.
This is Otto. Join me Friday night at Cairo. I'll have Real Radio 104.1 t-shirts, hats, and other cool crap. And don't forget to ask for an official Real Radio nipple plan.
Oh, really? Cairo, at the corner of Central and Magnolia in downtown Orlando. From the Howard Stern Station, Real Radio 104.1.
Home improvement projects come in all shapes and sizes. That's why First Plus offers a variety of loans to fit your needs. Hi, I'm Dan Marino. Whether you're doing a weekend project or a major remodeling, call First Plus Financial at 1-800-510-PLUS. First Plus offers home improvement loans up to 125% of the value of your home, less the balance you owe on your first mortgage. So you can get the money you need to add a room, build a new deck, or remodel your kitchen or bath. And that's not all. With a loan from First Plus, you can also pay off your high interest rate credit cards and other loans and consolidate all your bills into one low monthly payment. You can save hundreds each month, and the interest may be tax deductible, so consult your tax advisor. Call First Plus today at 1-800-510-PLUS. Remember, you don't need any equity. There's no fee to apply, and you'll have an answer on your loan before you hang up. Call 1-800-510-PLUS.
Put down that egg roll. Find the phone at that food court and call the Phillips File now. 916-1041. Toll free. 888-978-1041. Real Radio 104.1.
At Checkers, everything is made fresh when you order it. We won't even make a radio commercial until a customer tells us.
Give me a commercial for the new Double DeVille and make it a car commercial.
Okay, and would you like to star in this commercial?
Well, okay.
My old burger had stopped turning heads.
Then I heard about the new Checkers Double DeVille, so I went in, and the manager took time to explain the Double DeVille standard features.
Julie was surprised that the Double DeVille comes fully loaded with 2 quarter-pound beef patties, double cheese, pickles, and special sauce, plus fresh tomato, lettuce, and red onion slices. Maybe she thought this was some stripped-down burger.
The price was clearly marked, and they didn't try to force me into paying more for a lot of options I really didn't need, like avocado slices. When I left Checkers, I felt like I had a pretty good deal.
Everyone, this is Julie's first Double DeVille.
I'll be back, like the next time I'm hungry.
Checkers, fresh because we just made it. The new Checkers Double DeVille goes great with fries and a large Coke, but you already knew that, didn't you?
Real Radio 104.1. Fast traffic.
University and Dean Road, there's a wreck. This report is brought to you by Longwood Village. Conway in Michigan, another wreck, one at Maitland, and it's about a half mile south of 436. Believe it or not, I don't believe it. I-4 eastbound actually up to speed. Westbound still slow from Fairbanks to Cayley and from the trail to John Young. Shop Longwood Village on State Road 434 for all your holiday needs. Great restaurants, great stores, great gifts. Come for caroling every Thursday in December and visit with Santa December 20th. I'm Cody James on your only FM source for 24-hour traffic, Real Radio 104.1.
This traffic report brought to you by First Plus Financial. For home equity loans and debt consolidation, call First Plus Financial 875-1985. That's 875-1985.
Well, the forecast brought to you by First Plus Financial. For home equity loans and debt consolidation, call First Plus Financial 875-1985. Look for a low tonight, 64 with scattered showers. Tomorrow, scattered showers and thunderstorms with a high of 71. Right now, 68 degrees at the airport and at Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio 104.1.
Weekend is not shaping up very well weather-wise. They're now predicting, I think, rain at least through Sunday, and some say into Tuesday.
Great.
We'll be in a great mood. I can tolerate it during the week, but come the weekend, it's like, geez, man, lighten up. Get us some sun. It's Florida. And if you looked at the map, you look at the Weather Channel, and the only place that's raining in the entire country is Florida. And it's going to be that way, like for the rest of the week. Mm-hmm. The only place that's raining is in Florida. I don't get this at all. And plans for this weekend, and they included sun. Oh, damn. 6:30 on Real Radio. Hello, Tony. Go ahead.
Hello, Jim. My name is Tony Montana. I have for you this 3-step plan to get John Armstrong out of that house.
I bet you do, Tony. Well, why don't you go ahead and tell us?
First, you got to get the cops out of there. You could light his balls on fire, and he wouldn't come out with all those cops around. He's scared.
Okay. Yep.
You get the speakers like they had in Waco, my friend. You play some John Denver, Air Supply. You play a nonstop. Third step. You get all the free crack, all the confiscated crack, and you put it outside and pot it up in the yard for free. You'll get them out in 2 hours.
Okay, well, think about it, Tony. Got to work on that accent, though, a little bit, all right?
First.
You know what I mean? You ever brewed beer?
No.
Have an interest? You like to drink it?
I've seen home-brewed beer, and it's always got crap floating in it, and it looks gross. It's like foamy, like pond water scum on the top, you know?
Very brown.
It's just,
very brown beer. It's like, man, shoe polish brown beer. And they always put it in a dark bottle. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
Here, I have a beer. I brewed it myself. I can't see anything. Well, that's all right. It's a real beer bottle.
Oh. Gross.
I don't know if the bottle's brown or if it just looks that way because the stuff inside is so brown. No, I've never had an interest. I think Mr. Moira was brewing beer for a while, and then it exploded.
Really?
I think that brought that to an end. It's 6:31. Yeah, and his beer was very good, as a matter of fact. Hello, Bob. You're on Real Radio.
Jim, how are you?
Okay.
I think it's El Nino. It's affecting you.
I'm telling you, there's something going on.
It reminds me of home in Cleveland, pal. You deal with this 6 months out of the year.
Well, tell us how you do it, because I don't have a clue. 3 days of this, and I'm fit to be tied.
You went to work. It was too damn cold to do anything else, so you went to work all day. You left in the dark. You went home in the dark.
Right.
You never got out of it. You went to Florida during, Christmas, December, to get away from it.
Can you imagine, you're up in Minnesota or Wisconsin or some godforsaken place. Hey, let's get out of the cold. Let's go down to Florida for a week. And you're down here in this crap? Jeez.
Life sucks, man.
It can from time to time, but at least we're still breathing.
Back in college at Ohio State, I had a class, marketing. We learned about people of persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about infomercials and buying beer from British people and all sorts of stuff. And
right.
That was the thing, man. You know, people in America trust people with a British accent. It's been proven. They've done studies after study after study.
You know, these people who are doing these infomercials with a British accent, it's not that high-class, refined British accent. It's like that Cockney, you know?
Mm-hmm. Right, okay, let's take a look at this.
And they're bouncing off the wall.
Can you see the difference? I can.
It's not My Fair Lady.
No, it's not, by any means. They're screaming, though. I think there's some of the most entertaining stuff on television nowadays are the infomercials.
I want to know what happened to that Mike guy that used to own all that stuff that would put him on and wear all those
amazing discoveries, Mike.
Exactly.
With the sweater.
Red sweater. Yeah.
We got to track him down. He probably retired. He made a crap load of money is what happened. He said, I'm getting out of this. Yeah, sweater Mike.
I think he hired the British guy with that wacky hairdo that looks like Laurel from Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's got like that John Ritter hair, sling blade, you know, and that bow tie, and he's always hawking something. Now it's God, I wish I could remember the name of this stuff.
He's doing pans, too.
He's doing
pots
it with that
and pans.
Woman. Then they found some other woman that does everything. She's like going to be the most amazed person in the world. Everything that could ever help her in the house, she has found.
Oh, you mean the older woman with the dirty blonde hair?
Yeah.
The American who just can't believe. Mm-hmm. I can't believe.
Mm-hmm.
And, or the operative line is, you mean? That's great. And they got a British woman who's hawking some kind of ironing board now. That's just a scream.
I got one last question for you.
Sure.
Who's the auto salesman who's got that whacked out commercial that's a half hour long once a week?
Family Man.
That's the Family Man.
What station, what time?
It's on the, you know those infomercial stations? There's a few of them.
Yeah, you got to have cable.
I've got CWC.
Yeah, okay.
But I've got it.
You should have it then. It's like channel 18 or 1920 on your cable system.
Yeah, on Monday nights during halftime of the football game, flip over.
Yeah, flip over.
Around that time, and that's when they run. They run during halftime, and they are a hoot.
He is a scream. The Family Man.
Have a great one, and Jim, buy a big umbrella and a slicker.
Okay, I will. I got to do something. Get out of this mood. I'll tell them what we'll be doing tomorrow. Passing the gun around and spinning the cylinder. It is
Radio 104.1. Yahoo!
Bizarre, isn't it? The infomercials are a stream, though. I thought we were going to offer or set up some kind of contest once, and then maybe offer some, like the Cable Ace Awards or the Emmys, or what were we going to do?
For what?
For the best infomercial.
We were? I must have been absent.
Was that a dream, or?
I think it was a dream.
Cable Ace.
It's an idea, though, but I've never heard about it.
Well, I mean, there is the Cable Ace Award, and there are the Emmys and the Grammys and all that kind of stuff. I thought, we could review all the infomercials and then, hand out some awards for the best ones for the year. Not a good idea?
After the first of the year, let's get on that.
I don't recall this.
If you don't think it's a good idea, tell me it's not a good idea. If you have some interest, let me know, but I can already see from your reaction you don't like it. You think it's useless. And you're just trying to determine how you ought to respond to the question.
I think if you thought of it, it's a golden idea, and we should go for it. Full speed ahead. Don't even question it. Why question it? I mean, you're the conceptualizer.
You've answered my question. Okay. Forget it. We're not going to do it. 636 on Real Radio. Hello, Steve.
Hey, Jim.
Hi.
I'm working security tonight for Yanni.
No way.
Yeah, and I'm actually wondering if you want to go, because I could get you in.
I got to brush out my cat's hair and clean the crumbs out of the toaster tonight. If I didn't have to do that, Steve, I'd take you up on it.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm positive. So maybe I can get Otto to go in my stead.
No.
Well, all right. Well, if you don't want to go, then, basically, you could piss off.
Okay, I'll piss off then. Thank you very much.
What kind of security does Yanni really need?
Hey, those women go crazy over Yanni.
I'm sure.
They do. They love him.
Keep your panties on.
There's no telling what they're throwing up on stage.
Mustache rides, 5 cents. No fat chicks.
I wonder if he does one of those, hey, Orlando. Like everybody
how you
else.
Guys doing tonight?
How you guys party on?
You guys
rock
ready to
on Orlando.
Let me scream.
Meditate on Orlando.
Put the lights on these crazy effers.
I got to give it to you guys. You guys have been the quietest group of people all tour. Orlando, you guys rock. You're so quiet.
Yanni chants. It's very, very peaceful. Very nice. Just everybody's settled. No fights. Probably not any selling beer.
I don't think so.
Cotton candy, boiled peanuts, and herbal tea. Hey, the good... What am I doing here? Hold on. There you go. Thanks. The good people at the Electronic Barn love the holiday season. And if you have electronic items of any type on your gift list, you will love shopping for them at the Electronic Barn. The prices, the selection, the quality are simply unmatched in Central Florida. And now there's something even more important when you shop at the Electronic Barn. So listen up. In the spirit of the season, the Electronic Barn is helping those in need. For the rest of this month, when you buy something from the Electronic Barn, they will donate a percentage to the Mustard Seed, a favorite charity here at Real Radio. Proceeds from your purchase will help provide many of the basic comforts to the needy right here in Central Florida. That's what Mustard Seed is all about. And the Electronic Barn, of course, is proud to be a sponsor of a Real Radio Christmas Carol, December 20th at 2 in the afternoon, 8 o'clock as well. We would like you to be part of that. Tickets are still available. We invite you to join us at the Annie Russell Theater on the Rollins College campus, December 20th, in a celebration of the true spirit of the season. In the meantime, get over to the Electronic Barn for all your electronics, from cell phones to satellite systems, computers to home theater. You will find it all at the Electronic Barn at the best prices around. Happy holidays from the Electronic Barn in the Royal Oaks Village, 436 and the East-West Expressway right here in Orlando.
Relevant and pertinent information about absolutely nothing.
Get these morons off the air.
Real Radio 104.1.
One thing a brewer hates to do to a great beer is put it in a can. Who wants to drink a rich, flavorful beer out of the same stuff used to make aluminum siding? This is Jim Cook, brewer of Sam Adams. I refuse to take any shortcuts in brewing my Samuel Adams, so I'm sure not going to mess up the world-class flavor of Sam Adams with the metal taste of a can. Pour the beer that took the can out of American beer. Sam Adams, a better glass of beer. Boston Beer Company, Boston, Mass.
It has arrived. The day when you stop listening to the tales of other lives lived and begin the odyssey that will be your story. When you find the destiny to which you were born. All you need to bring with you is your honor, your courage, and your commitment. It's your journey. Make it a good one. Call 1-800-USA-NAVY. Let the journey begin. Paid for by the U.S. Navy.
Want to be an angel for the holidays? Let Orlando Fashion Square help. First, you'll need a halo. You know, it's kind of like a circular fluorescent light that floats above your head. Next, you'll need a pair of wings to complete the look. We're talking angel wings, not buffalo wings. But that doesn't mean folks from Buffalo can't be angels. So, you have your halo and you have your wings. The only things you still need are gift certificates from Orlando Fashion Square. They show you care. They're never the wrong color or, heaven forbid, a size too big. And fellas, if you're considering giving sexy underwear, here's a heavenly hint. Give your lady friend a gift certificate from Orlando Fashion Square and let her pick anything she wants, even if it's flannel pajamas. Then tell her she looks sexy wearing whatever it is. Then everyone will think you're an angel. Orlando Fashion Square gift certificates, the best gift they'll ever return. Available in almost any value. 3201 East Colonial at McGuire.
Your daily affirmation is only a phone call away.
Self-indulgent, willful, dirty-minded.
You make me puke.
916-1041. Toll free. 888-978-1041. Real Radio 104.1.
Liquid email. What is it?
Email you can access from any touch-tone phone without a computer.
It's the latest in email technology from Global Data Link, Central Florida's fastest internet connections utilizing X2 56K technology. And it's all as low as $10.95 per month for unlimited internet access and 3 email addresses.
Sign up now and get Liquid email free for 1 month.
Businesses everywhere are on the internet, reaping the benefits of a worldwide marketplace and gathering valuable information.
Global Data Link is your link to doing business on the net.
From basic dial-up connections to ISDN, T1 to T3 connections and web hosting services. Go with Central Florida's bigger, faster, more affordable internet provider. The team at Global Data Link constantly researches the latest web technology. In fact, they've been helping to build the internet since 1987.
Let them give you the edge you need to compete.
Call 999 a month with addresses, plus 1 month of free liquid email. Global Data Link, 999-0000.
Visit them online at www.gti.net.
Are you tired of giving boring gifts? Well, here's a great idea. For fun and exciting gifts, call Special Delivery, America's premier gift company at 1-800-805-GIFT. Special Delivery is the home of America's premier Beer of the Month Club, Cigar of the Month, and co-workers the chance to sample hand-rolled cigars, exceptional gourmet coffee, or delicious handmade chocolates each month, all in the comfort of their own home. Memberships are available from 2 to 12 months and include the promise of guaranteed satisfaction. A free gift card is included, and it's so easy to order. Just call Special Delivery at 1-800-805-GIFT. Don't give another boring gift this year. Give the unique gift of Special Delivery's Microbrew Beer Club, Premium Cigar Club, Gourmet Coffee Club, or Handmade Chocolate Club, sure to be enjoyed with each month's delivery. Make this year's holiday shopping the easiest and best ever. Call Special Delivery right now at 1-800-805-GIFT. That's 1-800-805-GIFT.
Sinatra Death Watch 97, exclusively on Real Radio 104.1.
Hey, people, I don't care if you graduated out of your class. There's no way you're sticking that in my head.
Keep listening to Real Radio for the latest updates on Sinatra Death Watch 97. Real Radio 104.1. Fast traffic.
Mills north of Colonial, there's a wreck. This report is brought to you by General Nutrition Centers. Conway in Michigan, yet another one on Maitland Avenue, about a half mile south of 436, being wrapped up. I-4 eastbound, ain't nothing going on, but westbound slow from Fairbanks to Cayley and from the trail to John Young. Come in today and check out the herbal selection at General Nutrition Centers, ginseng, St. John's wort, ginkgo biloba, and much more. Ask your GNC sales associate today and save big. I'm Cody James on your only FM source for 24-hour traffic, Real Radio 104.1.
This traffic report brought to you by First Plus Financial. For home equity loans and debt consolidation, call First Plus Financial 875-1985. That's 875-1985.
Well, the forecast brought to you by the Tropical Ford Big Screen TV giveaway, I should say. Pick the winner of Monday night's game, and you could win a 46-inch TV and other free gifts. No purchases necessary. You register at Tropical Ford. A low tonight of 64 with scattered showers and thunderstorms. High tomorrow 71. More rain is on the way. Currently 68 degrees at the airport and at Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio
104.1.
What's that?
Not a clue. 6:45 on Real Radio. It's a Phillips file for a wet Thursday.
Tomorrow would be Friday.
Yes, and what happens on Fridays?
I'm glad that you
Besides us
asked.
begging for calls.
Well, I'm glad you asked that question, Jim. Tomorrow, I will be at Cairo for Ladies' Night, where ladies get in free and drink free until 11:30.
Well, good.
I'll have T-shirts. And Cairo's downtown, Central and Magnolia.
Mm-hmm. I feel better already.
Do you? So if it's wet and rainy, come out to Cairo.
Exactly.
Cairo.
Hello, Terry.
Hey.
Hi.
Talk to me about this weather a little bit. I want to give you some advice on how to make it feel better.
I can't take it. I mean, I'm the first one to admit more than 2 days of this, and I get depressed.
No, don't.
More than I usually am.
You want to put some of those grow lights on you and take some ginkgo biloba and St. John's wort, drink lots of water, have sex, and hear Yanni.
Yeah, baby.
And do all those relaxing things. And I also...
What? Ginkgo what? Wait, hold on a minute. Slow down there. Slow down. All right, slow down just a minute. What kind of lights am I supposed to put on?
Grow lights. You know, like they grow marijuana with?
The really bright ones?
Am I supposed to wear one? What am I... Okay.
It makes you feel better.
And what? Take some St. John's wort?
Right. Ginkgo biloba.
What is ginkgo biloba?
Ginkgo biloba, you know the
I don't know what it. I don't know what it is. That's why I'm asking.
Well, it's an herb that you take for concentration and to make you feel just tighter as a person, I think.
What do you take it like in a tea?
No. You take it in a they have it in a tea, but I don't like to take it. In a tablet form.
Ginkgo
it really
biloba.
Helps you mentally. Playing golf, it really helps you concentrate.
I don't play golf. I don't need that.
My boyfriend just opened up Golf Addict over here.
All right, enough. Thank you.
Everybody's got a hidden agenda.
Exactly.
It's not a damn beer machine. It's golf.
Why don't we do that tomorrow?
You just call the
Start off with something else and then just take a right turn and plug whatever the hell you want. You take some ginkgo biloba. And by the way, my boyfriend just opened up the golf. What? You know that Latrell Sprewell loves beer. And I understand he's got one. He brews his own beer, just like with the system I just bought at my store. Whatever, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. We're 648 on Real Radio. Whatever turns you on. It's your program as much as mine. Hello, Denny.
What's up?
Not much.
Hey. I had a comment, dude. It's kind of old news by now, but...
Everything's old.
About the British guy you guys are talking about. But check this out. I just went to jail because I had an open container down here in the front of a supermarket.
Are you in jail now?
No, I'm out of jail.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking. I don't know.
A little misdemeanor thing. I mean, shouldn't have been drinking in public, but, I let go of my guard, But anyway, there's this British guy in there. They had arrested this British guy because he had gotten in a fight with his wife. Two British people fighting in the middle of Kissimmee. So they arrested the dude, right? And everybody was flocking to him. And everybody in the jail was, flocking to him and surrounding him and hovering.
Because of the accent.
Yeah. I don't think it's because people are stupid, like your friend said. I think it's because they're just interested in the accent, because all of us down here have that redneck draw.
Okay, I'm sure. Thank you very much.
I knew that was coming.
Gee. How many seconds do I have to think about that?
8.
Wow, 8 seconds. Only 8 seconds to think about that. Well, thank you, sir, for that contribution, Mr. Potty Mouth. 649 on Real Radio. No, I'm not going to brew my own beer.
You don't even want to try?
I'm not a big beer drinker anymore. Rarely do I consume a beer.
What if you could
more than once a night?
Brew your own scotch? Would you do that?
There you go. Make your own vodka. Now, that's what I'm looking for. Because you can make vodka out of anything. You can make it out of a sponge. Make it out of rice. You can make it out of sugar cane. Potatoes, of course. I think any vegetable or grain you can make into a vodka. Turnips, beets, tomatoes, you can make a vodka.
Here, have a shot of my celery vodka. Just made it.
I think you can.
Fresh from the stalk.
Hey, home vodka processing. You can have your home distillery for only... Why not? 650 on Real Radio. 104.1. A little bit of comment about Latrell Sprewell as well. He's a big beer drinker. Hello, Steve.
Yes.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
And everybody talks about this basketball player out choking his coach, and how that maybe it's excessive punishment. And I was thinking, wow, Pete Rose. I mean, he didn't choke anybody. All he did was bet a little bit. They kicked him out for life. But everybody's awful concerned about this guy losing his $22 million.
Yeah, well, different leagues. I mean, different sports as well. They have different rules when it comes to stuff like that. God only knows what would happen if Pete Rose had choked somebody and bet on his own team.
Yeah, he should have choked that lady that's on the team to death, probably. That would have probably worked out, but,
That's a good line. I like that. What's her name, Marge Schott?
Yeah.
Yeah, that lady.
That old broad, jeez.
I know, she needs to be...
Imagine having sex with her. Whoever had sex with Marge Schott.
No. Let's don't go there.
No, I'm not going there. No, thank you. 651 on Real Radio. Drew takes over at the top of the hour. 916-1041. By the way, we'll do a dupe in about 8 minutes or so. But if we were going to do a dupe today, we'd be doing what?
Latrell Sprewell.
Yep. Homebrew dupa.
Brit dupa.
British accent dupa.
Infomercial dupa.
Correct.
Weather dupa.
And a weather dupe.
Immaculate conception dupa.
Yeah, depressed dupa. That's what this weather brings on. At least it does with me. I don't know about the rest of you.
Nope.
Hello, George on Real Radio.
Hey, you should walking me through the press. I was sitting there watching the Weather Channel. And
Yeah.
This guy's got a Chevy Blazer about halfway up the doors, and he's shoveling this thing out. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, gee, I can stand the rain.
Oh, snow.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the way to get over it.
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm going like, yeah, I guess I can.
You need to be I need to be reminded of those god-awful years up north and all that snow coming down and people spinning out of control and shoveling all that crap and walking through it. Very good. I feel better already, George.
You got to watch it just long enough to see something like that.
Thanks a lot. That's very good advice.